First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, he decided to launch an investigation. Per protocol, this matter was reported to acting Grand Sage al-Hайтама. After hearing about it, he left a message for
You're overthinking things.
Really? Paimon's... In that case, let's join in as well!
already against protocol for acting Grand Sage al-Hайтama. After all, you were the ones who brought the idea. Some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the one of his suggestions. So we've decided to head to the tavern to investigate any suspicious person. That's right.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides,
I object.
Unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is. With his considerations, that question was obviously fake.
Go, Barbara, go!
Once under the test was strictly unnecessary. This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage first.
Excuse me, I think the question on my own, and I need to know. I thought so too.
Then why did you ask?
For some reason, I just said something.
Really?
This is the place.
Perhaps.
It's so well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it.
Siraj?
No, it's the researcher that's dealing with it. His name is
Acting. Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical what have I got myself into? I know I let Greg get the best of me.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know what were the details of this?
He's doing some kind of experiment that require many power generators and electrical. He contacted
Don't
me.
stay out in the rain for too long. You'll catch a cold.
If I was going to originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today through the train.
At Siraj is aware that Ilyas might have been working on show up. Regardless of Siraj's planning, progress will now be significantly hindered by
Go, Barbara, go!
That's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, showing that he has a genuine case of
Follow me.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and al-Hайтama, are you serious about seeing things through?
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now. Yes. You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't. For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I think you
Weird.
thesis one
It's
year
bigger
ago,
on the
and
inside than
you
behind
saved
Ilyas.
time asking
Do you
my
remember
opinion.
this place?
I did not approve of because it committed one of the 6 cardinal
Did he get separated from us?
There's no need for that.
Alright.
Attempting the forbidden and fearing none. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions.
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why has he shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application? And whenever the project hit...
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud...
But he's obviously taking... He throws you the hardest work. And after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with... That's not right! Why are you...
A lot of people warned me to not say anything. And I... It's okay.
He's at least half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters. And he's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
First is to get my paycheck from the academia. I'm not sure about but it seems that I would send money to my young...
What's the matter? Huh? You could read minds this whole time?
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now.
Connecting...
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The Collective Consciousness Project is already not entirely.
Clear idea of who I missed. I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the ABC.
In that case, process of elimination.
It's completely different from what Ilyas said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
Huh? No.
Al-Hайтama. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain, and
You could have played hero any time, so I
don't understand what you guys are saying.
It's a shame. Everyone has been working hard to complete.
in any case, we're done with you. None of this affects you at all. But now our futures are up and
I'm sorry.
there's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Hey, you're blinking out again.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet.
Just in case, why don't we take both keys with us?
Well, Alias, this is all very strange. Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero. Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers.
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
Siraj. I've heard of you before.
The world hates people who don't fit in. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, however, I'm working on some research. How about it?
What did you see?
Paimon can't believe it! He really did! No! Siraj is the real giga jerk here! Ooh, Paimon's so mad! We're gonna find him and we're...
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness, and I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that to throw off the Matra and bring Al-Hайтама to the hive.
You were already Siraj number 36? But...
Yes,
I truly did forget many things during that time. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. It's difficult to fool Al-Haytham, so I had to create the—
And the best guise is when you believe your own lie.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, only here can I be truly— That's all I wanted to say. After I entered this room, my—
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilyas. Now the outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't.
Do you need more time to consider?
Hey, who are?
That is—
So you're that giga jerk.
Giga jerk? How
You.
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiments Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise.
You're just trying to.
Then I ask you, what's the difference? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments. People are so obsessed with collective will that even those on the— Isn't that right, Ilyas? There's no need to deny this, as it is fact, and the terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness through which even— Welcome to the hive, Al-Haytham. You once arrogantly did— A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't— But I didn't give up.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms.
Oh, you noticed that? Then the answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of— The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind, showcasing our individual strengths as we work together. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive.
We won't let you do this.
What can you achieve with mere words? You weren't even able to— Return to the hive, number 36.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! Look, and you aren't an outcast.
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? Return, number 36. You know as well—
Ilyas,
You two are just as arrogant as Al-Haytham. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own— I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories only because I knew he would— Al-Haytham, do say a word or—
I made those words quite clear a year ago. The model you presented was extremely unstable. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have—
What?
what's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate. However, when Ilyas returned to the collective, his memories and emotions—
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad— Strange, isn't it? Why—
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will—
So that's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilyas, and then you pretended to keep him around just wouldn't expect any less from you, Al-Haytham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to— wait.
Al-Haytham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Ilyas's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it.
So many monsters.
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved. Now then, drown in endless wave—
Hey, Al-Haytham? You're playing—
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some— You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of—
Well, all right. Paimon doesn't know— Don't blink!
Flicker.
Incoming! Al-Hайтama isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done. We must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
Scatter. Flicker.
Incoming! Hey!
I'll protect us. Roll. Boom, boom!
You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work. And
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. I see everything.
incinerate! Incoming!
Let the show begin. Everyone hold hands.
Motion to compel! Don't blink!
Here, he won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong in Genshin Impact. The monster.
Incoming! Hey! Don't boom, boom!
Let's dance.
Here you are.
what's going on? What's with this sudden influx of information? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
Incinerate!
A process of elimination.
This way, Kurt.
Incoming! Nowhere to hide. Motion to compel! Hey! Got lucky.
Come on, we can do it. This way, Turtle.
Incinerate! Incoming!
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Error in our judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal one.
Speed of light! Hey!
This way, Turtle.
Don't blink! Nowhere to hide. Motion to compel! Incoming!
Scatter!
Roll. Let the show begin.
How bold! Here you are.
Boom, boom! Speed of light! Hey!
Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
Incoming! Cut to the chase!
I'll protect us.
down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
Wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down on the list! Siraj is alive!
This isn't what we agreed to!
I should be the one in your position!
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their... For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate... The disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught.
Setbacks in the plan further amplify doubt, which diminishes the Overmind's
apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative... But in the Hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. Of course, what I said to Ilias, a few words were enough. Believe in the power...
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. You knew that Ilias was the bait all along?
I knew it from the moment. Moreover, I never looked down on you. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution. But you would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake without a resolution.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. But if you're saying, I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a... You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual... From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you. I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise. And on the other hand, you have failed to come to terms...
You mean to say...
Is that not so? Arrogant, you view people as a simple mediocre...
Regardless, I have lost.
You will stand trial, yes. But I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the general...
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar...
Wait, what are you... Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon first saw you... So you really did know that something was up with Ilias from the start!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago.
Seriously? By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people...
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to...
Good. Seems like the interesting... See you.
And off he goes. There's still...
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get... What came over me? How could...
We were accomplices without knowing it. But whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to...
We can discuss the future later. I didn't feel anything towards Al-Haytham at first, since he wasn't well known. Siraj made us hate Al-Haytham, and we blindly accepted that hatred. From how things look, we've done a lot of...
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Al-Haytham?
Sure. Paimon will help you tell Al-Haytham. But what?
It's okay. No matter what he chooses, apologizing will...
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they all two? We can ask Al-Haytham about that later.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth, but I didn't have the courage. So in the end, I lost my sense of...
Ilias?
Don't be sad. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into, understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be...
You can do it. Paimon...
Thanks. Well, I should get going. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister? Also, please apologize to Al-Haytham for me.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all... Are you too hurt? I brought bandages and hemostatics.
Paimon's fine.
Get some rest. Al-Haytham is probably waiting for you. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding.
Okay, you stay safe too, Sino. Let's go meet up with Al-Haytham.
The matter's settled. We can return now. I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have... I respect your curiosity, but I'm off...
Hey, we're not your colleagues!
You couldn't...
What? Are you kidding me? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret...
See ya.
Hold it right there!
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject!
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Is this your home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh?
Stop making a fuss. They're all...
You're not from the academia, are you?
I'm unsure she's seen...
Wait, what? How do you know me?
What?
Oh, you guys are...
Yes, we are.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Al-Haytham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you? Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my...
But aren't...
I wouldn't... Okay, well... Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances.
You seem like you got a lot going...
Are you serious? How...
What? That was a norm...
Still, why do you have to
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be...
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Paimon wants to know,
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large...
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the overmind and treat the...
That's way too dangerous!
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done... It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll...
What about you? Are you going to...
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys?
Sort of. We encountered a strange...
Are you all okay? Huh. So that's how... Such is life. If only... Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books?
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air?
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle...
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that paint...
You don't understand anything!
Paimon can't tell which of them is more
You whisper very loudly.
Oh,
Do you have any more questions?
let Paimon think.
I bear them no ill will. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell it. He apologized to you too.
It doesn't matter. I never considered it. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you? Oh, yeah? You only started investigating with the Matra at the academy, but after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in...
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious. I now understand the reason. Correct. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of... As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have... In addition, what happened to
Paimon understands now.
I think minimum viable seriousness is a...
Wait, your resignation...
Yes. I've already... I don't think Siraj knew about that. What he'd do then wouldn't have been an...
But why do you want to
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor if I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long. It's important to keep your priorities straight.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry.
See ya.